The information in this video is provided for informational and educational purposes only. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Morale Monologue. My name is Michael Morale. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about a document that was recently released by Scholar Rock. I've spoken about Scholar Rock in previous videos and their potential therapy known as SRK-015, which is going to be the first muscle-targeted therapy for those of us with SMA. Well, the other day, Scholar Rock released an announcement showing positive proof of concept data from their TOPAZ Phase 2 trial, and I wanted to go over this document with you so that I could share some of the important information that you need to know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the document and just highlight some of the key points, but I'm not going to read the entire document to you, but I will link the document down in the description of my video, so after you watch what I have to say, you can actually print the document for yourself and show it to your family and your friends, but more importantly, show it to your doctors as well. But before I do that, please take a moment and listen to a word from our sponsor, and I'll be right back. Thank you.
This vlog is made possible by a sponsorship from Genentech. Are you living with SMA, or are you a caregiver for someone who is? A new treatment has just been FDA approved based on studies of different types of people living with SMA. Genentech extends a special thanks to all of the individuals, families, and healthcare providers who participated in the studies that led to making this new treatment option a reality. To learn more about this new treatment, visit approvedforsma.com.
In this video, I'm going to be highlighting some of the key points that were mentioned in the document that was released by Scholar Rock on Tuesday, October 27th, regarding some of the results in their TOPAZ Phase 2 trial interim analysis. Remember, a link to this entire document can be found in the description of my video. The TOPAZ Phase 2 trial consisted of 3 cohorts, or 3 different groups, who received different levels of SRK-015. Let me first explain each individual cohort so that you have a better understanding as to how this trial took place. Cohort 1. This open-label, single-arm cohort enrolled 23 patients with ambulatory type 3 SMA. Patients are being treated with 20 milligrams of SRK-015 Q4W either as a monotherapy or in conjunction with an approved SMN upregulator therapy using nusinersen. The primary objectives of this cohort was to assess safety and the mean change from baseline in revised Hammersmith scale. Cohort 2. This open-label single-arm cohort enrolled 15 patients with a mean age of 11.7 years, range 8 to 19 years, with type 2 or non-ambulatory type 3 SMA, and who were already receiving treatment with an approved SMN upregulator. Patients are being treated with 20 milligrams of SRK-015 Q4W in conjunction with an approved SMN upregulator therapy using nusinersen. At baseline, patients had a mean Hammersmith Functional Motor Scale Extended score of 22.7, range 13 to 39, out of a total possible score of 66. One patient missed 3 doses of SRK-015 and the 6-month interim analysis time point due to COVID-19 related site access restrictions. The 6-month time point from this patient was not included in the interim analysis. The primary objectives of this cohort were to assess safety and the mean change from baseline in the Hammersmith Functional Motor Scale Extended, also known as HFMSE. Cohort 3. This randomized double-blind portion of the trial enrolled patients with type 2 SMA who had initiated treatment with an approved SMN upregulator using nusinersen before 5 years of age. 20 patients were randomized in a 1-to-1 ratio to receive the low-dose 2 mg SRK-015 Q4W or high-dose 20 mg SRK-015 Q4W. Both treatment arms are in conjunction with an approved SMN upregulator therapy using nusinersen. 2 patients, one in high-dose arm and one in low-dose arm, each missed 3 doses of SRK-015 and the 6-month interim analysis time point due to COVID-19 related site access restrictions. The 6-month time point from these patients were not included in the interim analysis. The primary objectives of this cohort were to assess safety and the mean change from baseline in HFMSE. Okay, now that I've given you the parameters around each individual cohort, let's look at a few of the results that they received during the first 6 months of this trial. Motor function improvements were observed for all three SRK-015 treatment cohorts in the primary efficacy endpoints, Hammersmith Scale scores. SRK-015 dose response in the primary efficacy endpoint was observed in the randomized double-blind cohort, with high dose attaining a 5.6-point mean improvement at 6 months over baseline compared to low dose attaining a 2.4-point mean improvement over baseline. This was the first clinical data showing the potential therapeutic benefit of Scholar Rock's innovative scientific platform of inhibiting the activation of latent myostatin. Remember, myostatin is a growth inhibitor, which is keeping those of us with SMA from building muscle mass and getting stronger. All of us in the SMA community were hoping for great results regarding SRK-015, and by what Scholar Rock is reporting in the recent release of their 6-month data, it's great news for all of us. The following statement that I'm about to show you should make all of us in the SMA community excited about the potential of this wonderful treatment. These interim results are important because they demonstrate the potential of this muscle-directed approach to improve motor function of individuals with Type 2 and Type 3 SMA, said Thomas Crawford, MD, Professor of Neurology at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine and lead investigator of the TOPAZ trial. In the last few years, we've celebrated the remarkable success in treating SMA with SMN upregulating approaches that stabilize against neurodegeneration. These findings highlight the potential for a whole new approach to SMA therapy, used in conjunction with the SMN enhancing therapies to address the persistent and significant unmet needs of individuals weakened by SMA. This is an exciting and important step towards establishing SRK-015 as the potential first muscle-directed therapy for patients with SMA, while also providing important validation of our scientific approach of targeting the latent forms of growth factors, said Young Chung, MD, Chief Medical Officer of Scholar Rock. These interim data support the continuation of the TOPAZ trial, and we look forward to engaging with regulatory authorities regarding our registrational trial plans. Top-line data from the 12-month treatment are anticipated between April and June 2021. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got some information out of it that you can use as well. Remember, I've linked the entire document down in the description of this video, so make sure that you click on the document so that you can read it for yourself, but also print it up and show these documents to your doctors, because remember, a lot of this can be a learning experience for them as well. They may not know everything about SRK-015, but it's our job at SMA News Today to bring this information to you. If you enjoyed this episode of the Morale Monologue, give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to the SMA News Today YouTube channel. Remember, when you do subscribe, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified of any new videos that we produce. We at SMA News Today hope all of you have had a fantastic day. Do me a favor this upcoming week. Do something for yourself that's going to make you a better person. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in a few weeks. Bye-bye.